I'm Susan Walsh. I'm a junior at Dominican University in River Forest, Illinois. I recently studied under the direction of executive coach Kathleen Prunty, and these are my top 10 tactics of an executive coach. Number 1, listen attentively. It is your duty as an executive coach to give your client your full attention. According to John Brady, the author of The Interviewer's Handbook, the human brain can comprehend up to 600 words per minute, while we can only speak at a rate of 200 words per minute. This leaves a lot of leeway for our mind to wander while someone is speaking. To help us, take notes while your client is talking, and really listen in between the lines to what they are saying. Number 2, be warm and welcome. Do not ever be judgmental of your client. Support them in all of their endeavors. Follow a code of confidentiality. Every conversation you have with your client is confidential. Make sure your client is aware of this. Put your client at ease. This will make them more willing to share, which will result in greater progress. Number 3, what's going on? Simply asking the question, what's going on, can really open up a conversation. Executive coach Kathleen Prunty states that asking this simple question shows your client that you are truly interested in what is happening in their professional life. Number 4, communication is the key to success. The ability to communicate is one of the most sought after skills on the job force. While it is human nature to communicate, miscommunication is nearly the source of all problems. Teach your client through your example of communicating clearly and openly during every conversation. Number 5, clarify all conversations. One way to develop communication skills is to clarify all conversations. To do this, summarize to your client what you are hearing them say. You are not only putting their thoughts into your words, but you are also allowing your client to hear how you sound to them. By clarifying all conversations as they are happening, you are preventing miscommunication. Number 6, importance lies in barrier statements. The words but, however, I can't are all barrier statements. A client will make a barrier statement after revealing a dream or desire. Barrier statements inhibit your client from achieving what they truly desire. It is your client's fear of failure which allows him or her to hide behind their barrier statement. Make your client aware when they are making a barrier statement and work together to break down the barrier and create a solution. Number 7, understand the importance of conflict. There will always be conflict, whatever the situation. It is extremely important to understand the entirety of the conflict in order to create a successful solution. According to Coach Prunty, there are 4 sources of conflict: lack of communication, professional differences, interpersonal differences, and organizational structure. Look to these 4 categories as sources of conflict and work to break them down in order to create a solution. Number 8, single problems do not exist. Deconstruct. Within every huge problem exists several smaller problems. According to Coach Prunty, it is easier to approach several deconstructed problems than to tackle one huge problem. By deconstructing, one is able to better understand a source of a problem and to create a solution. Number 9, never do for your client what they can do for themselves. The knowledge you possess as a coach is more than enough to put your client in the right direction to success. Do not ever enable a client to push back their success by allowing you to become their crutch or a kind of barrier to their dreams. Show your client what they're capable of by pushing them out of their comfort zone and forcing them to take risky steps. Number 10, to be honest with another, you must first be honest with yourself. Always give the best of yourself to your client, but know your limitations. Know when you are unable to provide the best service to your client. It's not fair to your client and it's not fair to yourself. I would like to thank you for visiting this video and listening to my top 10 tactics of an executive coach.